As a young man, for whatever reason, I was always very interested in being in business, and I started actually my first business when I was 14 years old, and I've been an entrepreneur ever since. I went to undergraduate school at UCLA, built a business up when I graduated. Undergraduate, I had 5 or 6 employees, and I went to law school. When I graduated law school at UCLA, I had 100 employees, and then continued on and got into other ventures, and now we have about, I guess, 6,000 or 7,000 employees.
I started when I was 4 years old on television. I was a stand-up comedian, but I was so short they thought I was sitting down. When I was little, I thought I would be an artist, but I think that my creative endeavors served me better. I think I would have been a mediocre artist, quite frankly.
Well, my childhood was somewhat difficult, and I think that's what helped me make what I am today. That taught me, I wanted to make sure I had security, sustainability. I think we try to maintain a very entrepreneurial culture. There's always the constant battle of balance. We want people to be entrepreneurial, we want to make quick decisions, but as you grow larger, you need to have a structure that makes sure that those decisions are made in a responsible way.
You know, even if you own your own company, you have to sell your ideas to your employees because, after all, you know, if they follow with more enthusiasm, then they bring a lot to the party. Everyone has my home phone number. My office door is open. I guess the thing that people are amazed about when they first come to work for me is that they send me an email and they get an answer, definitely within an hour or never longer than a day.
My leadership style is pretty informal and pretty direct. And also, I'm also extremely available for people and try to keep the level of management levels quite minimal.
I often say that Stuart and I together make one perfect person, but separated we're not so good.
The people that work for me, I think, are very good. And as I say, my main job is to just aggravate them. I don't think I could have built a business like that as quickly in any other place. So I always feel that that was also something very fortunate for me. So I feel I owe LA quite a bit. And so we want to be helpful where we can. And so Linda's interest is in the art, but also I believe that was a big benefit to Los Angeles as a city, and I feel a dedication to Los Angeles.
Stuart and I believe in doing well by doing good. So philanthropy is a big part of our life. You know, there are a lot of places that we could invest our philanthropic dollars, but we've chosen California and Los Angeles and the Central Valley. The first thing we did was rebuild a small city that happens to be 13 miles from one of our major plants. We put in the sidewalks, the street lights, a big park, 2 soccer fields, a huge community center, and all sorts of programming in the community center. We've reduced crime as much as 80%. It's just been great, but I realized that it wasn't sustainable unless we got involved in education. So we impact about 50 schools in the Valley. We give over 100 scholarships a year. And we have our own high school, 6th through 12th grade, and 2 preschools. And we're teaching agriculture in high school. And by the time they graduate, they'll be doing college classes as well as high school classes. They'll graduate with an AA degree where they can go on to a 4-year college if they like, or they could come to work at one of our agriculture companies for a very nice starting wage between $30,000 and $40,000 a year.
Also, when Linda talked about free health care, we have our own clinics in our buildings to make it not only free but available. The best kind of charity is the charity that no one else is going to do, where there's a need and there's not anybody to fulfill it. And the Valley is one of those areas. And we believe that our employees work for us. They make us successful. How can we help them?
And we decided that we weren't going to invest our money in anything that took away from the planet. We were going to do things that added to health and the well-being of people. Philanthropy is just like business. this is a startup and we'll see how it goes, but I have the same enthusiasm for this, even more enthusiasm than I do in business. But business allowed us to have the opportunity to do this kind of work.